What's up, y'all? This is Kevin Richards of chairmanquest.com. I wanted to do a brief discussion about some recent events regarding Bitcoin and Elon Musk. And I'm just going to share my opinion on the whole issue because, like, on Saturday, I saw this article that we're looking at now on CNBC, right? So I reached out to my team um, and I pointed out to the guys, the team of traders, that look, if Elon Musk is gonna come out and say that the price of Bitcoin is too high, and here goes the headline, right? Elon Musk says Bitcoin seems high after surpassing the $1 trillion market capitalization, right? So basically, Elon Musk has become like a very influential figure when it comes to crypto and the whole Bitcoin space. Now, he has invested $1.5 billion. So I'm saying to myself, after investing 1.5, then the market goes crazy and the price shoots up to almost $60,000. Then you're going to come out and say the price is too high. We need to have that price lowered. Basically, coming from a billionaire who has the ability and the strength of cash to short the market, clearly the market will start being skeptical and fearful that maybe the hedge funds and the billionaires uh, could be colluding with Elon to short the market. So basically, I was very apprehensive. I was skeptical, and over the weekend, I thought about it, and I said to the team, guys, I smell a rat, basically. And to my surprise, on Monday morning, right? So we had the price up by almost 58,000. It says here Bitcoin is trading under 54 on Friday, and it rose above 55,000 later in the session, according to Coin Metrics, right? And then Elon sent out a few tweets. Here are the tweets. He said an email saying, "You have gold is not the same as having gold. You might as well have crypto. Money is just data that allows us to avoid the inconvenience of barter. That data, like all data, is subject to latency and error. The system will evolve to that which minimizes both." And then he goes on to say, that said, Bitcoin, Ethereum do seem too high. And basically, that sent shockwaves through the market because you just invested 1.5 billion, and then you're gonna say, it's too high. So clearly, persons will be thinking that maybe this guy's thinking about shorting the market, right? So with that being said, on the Monday morning, I have a team of traders that we normally do markup sessions and we normally analyze the charts. And to my surprise, lo and behold, within like 4 hours from the start of the New York session, it fell from about, it was way up 55 thereabout, and it dropped to about 47,000. I remember that morning, 47,000 thereabout. And it was like a shocker to me because I've never seen it move that fast, in such a short space of time. And I, it it hit me at that point the statements that were made the previous Saturday, and I was saying that maybe this could be the outcome of that statement. Maybe this could be the big guys trying to do that move, and this is basically um, I would call it manipulation of currency, just similar to the whole coin stop GameStop issue. And the market definitely will be fearful because you remember, guys, a lot of people have been investing heavily in Bitcoin. There are persons who have even put their life savings, sold their cars, they sold their house, and they're dumping money into this because it's like a gold rush, right? Now, if you just jumped in late when it was at 55,000 and then it plummets all the way to 45,000, then you're going to see a significant loss in your portfolio. And um, not to say that it won't go up, it will go back up, but this move will have hit a lot of persons' stop loss. Probably while you were sleeping, probably you were in a position that wasn't hedged, and basically, a lot of people account could have gotten liquidated, and this in effect could basically cause the markets to be not only just fearful but also skeptical and not trusting of Elon Musk. So I think personally that Elon wants the price to go down so that he can get a better entry. So let us say if it could go down to 10,000 or even 5,000, that would be all the better for him because he knows it's going to go back up. But he can trigger the market, he can short it, and then create a panic and cause the market to short, get the price as low as possible, and then he can hop on at a much cheaper price and make billions of dollars, right? Or even become the world's first trillionaire. But with that being said, the smaller guys now, the retailers, are getting squeezed because of these actions. A lot of persons aren't taking likely to this kind of approach. So what transpired after that now is that the following day, we saw on Tuesday, the 23rd, we saw Tesla's stock price falling 13%, and it turns negative for the year, right? So it comes back to what I'm saying. Basically, um, even though there's no proof per se that Elon was the one who triggered that sell move, causing the market to crash, we know based on his utterings, there'll be a lot of skepticism and there'll be a lot of finger pointing. Like persons will definitely be thinking that this guy is responsible, and a lot of persons could be hurt and could have been losing money because of this, and also fearing that it may not go up because a lot of persons hopping onto this Bitcoin train may not be financially literate. They don't have the expertise in knowing how to analyze charts, in knowing how to determine support and resistance levels, confirming buy and sell decisions, etc. So, um, you know, we see here that he lost about $15 billion in one day, and his share price plummeted from it was about 1880, and it fell to about 700 or thereabout. Now, what I wanted to point out though is that Elon may have been thinking that as a rocket scientist, he's really smart, and he could be saying to himself, I could get the support of the entire market to help short it if I trigger a sell move, um, inject a couple billions of dollars, short the market, get the market scared, have them all panicking, have them all selling, and cause the market to crash so that I get a better entry. But what I think personally is that he didn't factor in the negative impact it would have, this negative sentiment towards him and his organization, which would lead to him losing value on his Tesla shares. And one has to be very careful. I think uh, you have to tread carefully in this environment. If Mr. Elon Musk isn't careful, he could lose his entire fortune if the market is not trusting him, and inadvertently they will flee his product, his stocks, his shares will definitely keep plummeting if he doesn't necessarily do any damage repair. Because if you forward to this article here, um, it says Elon Musk's wealth tumbled by $15 billion after Tesla shares dropped 9% in one day. Now, all of this is fueled by, and I'm speculating, but this article on the Business Insider is also helping to confirm what I'm thinking. It says the slide appeared partially fueled by Elon Musk's tweet that Bitcoin and Ethereum prices seem high. So, there are other persons who definitely are thinking along that line. And if you're really smart in reading between the lines, you would also figure out that this is one of the main reasons why the market has crashed. Now, with that being said, I wanted to have a look at the actual charts to show you what's going on and my analysis of the whole picture, right? So let's head to the live Bitcoin charts, right? There you go. Now, I am a professional trader. I've been trading for 14 years and I do coaching, I do mentorship, and I have a team of guys. I'm a part of Epic Trading, and what we do on a day-to-day basis is like mark up the charts. We analyze what's going on and trying to figure out our best entries and exits and stuff like that. So basically, yeah. So this was the 19th of February. It was somewhere around here, about Monday, Sunday, Monday. I remember prices about roughly 58,000. I saw the spinning top. Then it gave a sell move. At first, when I saw this bullish, this looks like a hammer at 56,000. I was suspecting that maybe we could get continuation of the buy trend. So I remember at this time I entered on a buy here. It went up a bit, but I closed with profit before it started pulling back down because it's pretty volatile, right? But I waited until the New York the session to monitor what's going on, and then that's when it did this plunge. After doing the plunge, it did a pullback, it did a correction up to 54 level. And what I noticed was that there was a rejection at 55,000. If you look carefully, the tip of the wick touches 55,000. Now, Bitcoin is actually trading between units of 5,000, right? So each time it hits $5,000, if it cuts 50,000, then it's going to go 45,000 next. If it cuts 45,000, then it's going to go 40,000 next. It's divided into tranches of 5,000s right now based on the current volume. So basically, I did the analysis with the team. At the end of the day, after this move, I pointed out to the team members that based on the depth of the pullback, this basically wiped out, this erased several days of up move. And as a result, I know that a lot of buyers would have really suffered damages for the sharp sell move, the spike in the market, this crash. Now, so when it came back to the 55 level in the night, I told the team that it definitely will do a sell because a lot of buyers got burnt. So a lot of persons would be fearful and skeptical of going bullish. So I know that this definitely would have caused a lot of buyers to retreat, and so did. Market fell, and it came all the way to roughly 45,000 thereabout today. Now, further to my analysis, right? I'm gonna hit the daily first. As I was saying, Bitcoin goes in units of 5,000s. If you look on the daily, it touched 45,000. That's doing a pullback. Um, touching the tip of the wick is usually an indication of rejection of key level. However, I I have to wait and see what the next 2 to 3 days yield, because in addition to rejecting the key level, what we need to see is a decision candle, and we need to see the bias of the candle change to a bullish before we make a conclusion that it's ready to buy again. So, based on the Fibonacci pullbacks, gold is actually going from A, B, C, like about 38% pullback. The last time it did an A, B, C, this was 38%. It pulled back 30%, 38% from this point to that point. This pullback is about 38%. And then this continued uptrend was roughly about 38%. But we don't know that as yet, right? Decisions have to be made on the larger time frames. And as I said, we need to monitor the major key levels, 45,000. If it surpasses 45, then we're going to hit 40,000. If it passes that, then we're going to go 35,000 and so on. But what we want to see is not only just a rejection, but the following day, we need to see the candle convert to a buy bias with a decision like a hammer or a doji or an engulfing bullish candle. So, for example, when we had a sell move here, then we got a rejection at the tip of the wick, touched the 30,000, right? And then we got a bullish candle following day. Then we got, bam, we got the buy move. So we need to see a similar setup here before we confirm continuous buy momentum. And then that would give us the re entry to go again on Bitcoin. But basically, what I'm saying, guys, is one, we know that these billionaires want to try to manipulate the market. They want it to they're looking for a correction. They want to get it at best price as possible. So even if they could drop it down to even 15,000, that would be a dream come true for them. But let's see how far they go. I'm not sure. It's now just 2 days. If we look at the weekly, we see that it's engulfed the previous week. So that means that we could have even 2 or 3 more weeks of sell momentum. But we just got to monitor the daily to see when we're going to get a buy decision. And another thing too, we could probably have a bit of consolidation in this level before breaking out again to the buy. So if you want to learn how to analyze charts, you want to master the ability to figure out when to enter Bitcoin, when to exit, and stuff like that, you can check me out at chairmanquest.com. And I'll give detailed analysis and updates on the latest. So you guys take care, and I'll definitely reach out to you if you are interested and you want to become a part of the Epic Trading team. Thanks.